Hello everyone, good morning. As discussed, we will be starting today the trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. And what are the specific angles? The angles of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay. In the last lecture, we have solved some questions based on how to find trigonometric ratios. Okay. We have solved basically two kinds of questions. Okay, but in one question we are given the triangle. Okay, and we have to find all the trigonometric ratios related to that particular triangle. Okay, and in the second part, in the second type, we solved the questions when we are given one trigonometric ratio and we calculated the other trigonometric ratios. Okay, now you will have to practice on that particular topic. Okay, I have given the practice sheet also, so solve practice sheet as soon as possible. Okay, let us study the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, see, this is trigonometric table and you have to remember this table. Okay, ये आपको याद करनी ही है. ओके, साइन 0 की वैल्यू यहाँ आएगी, साइन 30 की वैल्यू यहाँ आएगी, साइन 45, साइन 60 and sin 90. Okay, and today first of all we will see how this trigonometric table is completed. Okay, first of all I will complete all the entries. Okay, the values of cos 0, cos 30, cos 45, cos 60 and cos 90. Okay, and once we have completed this table, okay, then we will see how these ratios are actually derived. Okay, but derivation is not that much important from examination point of view, but to remember this table and to draw this table whenever, because questions will be based on directly the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and that time you must have as much as practice that you don't need to draw this table in your examination. Okay, आपको याद हो जानी चाहिए वैल्यूज, और वो याद हो भी जाएगी अगर हम इसको सिस्टमेटिकली ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक टेबल को स्टडी करेंगे तो. ओके, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. इस ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक टेबल को फिल करते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू just remember the first entries of sin theta, then cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, cot theta are very simple to fill. Okay, and also we have one trick to fill this particular entry. Okay, first of all I am filling the entry, then I will give you the trick. See, the value of sin 0 is always 0 degree. Sin 0 is 0. Okay, 0 is trigonometric ratio, so sin 0 degree is 0. Sin 30 degree is always equal to 1 by 2. The value of sin 45 is 1 by root 2. The value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2, and the value of sin 90 is 1. Okay, you need to remember this. The value of sin 90 is 1. See, as I told you, the values of sin theta increases. See, we are only in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant from 0 degree to 90 degree. Okay. The value as theta increases, as I am increasing the value of theta, the value of sin theta is also increasing. See, the 0, the greater value of 0 to half, and 1 by root 2 is greater than half, root 3 by 2 is greater than 1 by root 2, and similarly 1 is greater than root 3 by 2. Clear? So these are values of sin theta. Now to remember this, you can use this. See, just put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay. Then you need to divide all of these numbers by 4. Divide all of these numbers by 4. Okay. Now, just take the square root of each. Just take the square root of each. See, 0 upon 4 is 0. Okay. And root 0 is 0. Similarly, if I take square root of 1 by 4, see, if I separate this whole root in numerator and denominator, I will be getting root 1 upon root 4. Root 1 is 1 only and root 4 is 2. So I will get 1 by 2. See, 2 by 4. If I simplify this, it will be 1 upon 2. Okay. And if I solve this in numerator and denominator, what I will get? I will get 1 upon root 2. Similarly, in numerator it is root 3. And in denominator the square root of 4 is 2. So it is root 3 by 2. Similarly 4 by 4 is root 1 and root 1 is also 1. Okay. So 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. You can check 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. So you can use this simple trick to remember the this first row of sin theta. Okay. Again I am repeating what you have to do. You have to first write the numbers up to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Again I am repeating what I did to this is the trick to remember sin theta. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. First step. Okay. This is for 0 degree, this is for 30 degree, this is 45, 60 and 90. Now just divide the all numbers by 4. And this is the trick, and in the next step just take the square root of each. Okay. If I take square root of each, see I will be getting the first row. 0 upon 4 is 0, it's 1 by 2, it's 1 by root 2, okay. It's your root 3 by 2 and root 4 by 4 is 1. So hence we can remember this. Okay. Now it's up to you. Either you can remember this or you can use that trick to write these. Okay. See, for cos theta, you just need to write it again from right hand side to left hand side. You just need to copy the value of this rightmost here. Okay, the value of cos 0 is same as sin 90. Okay, then you need to put this. Then it is 1 by root 2. Then it is 1 by 2 and 0. So what I did basically, I just put the entries from rightwards. Okay, यहाँ से right से start करा. पहले आ गया 1, then root 3 by 2, then 1 by root 2, then half and then 0. Okay, so in this way we completed the entries of sin theta and cos theta. Okay, sin theta के लिए ट्रिक है, cos theta के लिए बस sin theta की वैल्यूज को ही राइट से स्टार्ट करते हुए एक बार दोबारा लिख देना. क्लियर? तो ये हो गई cos theta की वैल्यूज. नाउ tan theta, for tan theta I know the value of sin theta is nothing but the value of tan theta is nothing but the sin theta upon cos theta. So here I will use this relation to write tan theta. I will use this relation. The relation is tan theta is always equal to sin theta upon cos theta. See, we know tan theta is always equal to sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, so I will be using this. See, for 0 degree, sin 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. If I divide 0 to 1, see, in this way, 0 upon 1, what I will get? I will get 0 only because numerator is 0, I will get 0. So 0 upon 1 is 0. So hence, I got this value as 0. Okay, similarly if I divide this by this, so you can check here, if I divide 1 upon 2 and I have to divide by what? Root 3 by 2. So it will be reversed. So it will be 1 upon root 3. So the value of tan 30 is gonna be 1 by root 3. Clear? Similarly, see, 1 by root 2 upon 1 by root 2, these whole terms will be cancelled out. The answer will be 1. Root 3 by 2 upon 1 by 2. 2 will get cancelled out. Only root 3 will be there. Now, 1 upon 0. What is the value of 1 upon 0? Something upon 0. Something upon 0 is always undefined. Okay. You know, in your junior classes, whenever I divide a number with 0, okay, this expression is actually not defined. Okay, in mathematics this is not defined because we are dividing something upon 0. Okay, and the answer is gonna be as large as it is not defined. Okay, so we will write it as this, infinite. Okay, the value is as large as we cannot define it. Okay, so we will use here infinite. 1 upon 0 is undefined. Either you can use the term undefined or you can write this infinite. Okay, both gives the same meaning. So the value of tan 90 is not defined. Clear? Now, cosec theta. Cosec theta is actually reciprocal of sin theta. We know that. So we have to take the reciprocal of sine values. See, the sine 0 is 0, and if I take the reciprocal of 0 means 1 upon 0, and 1 upon 0 is not defined. So again, cosec 0 is gonna be undefined or infinite. See, I am writing here infinite. Infinite means undefined. Okay. Similarly, 1 upon half is actually 2. Okay, अगर मैं 1 में half से divide करूँगा तो what I will get? I will get 2 by 1 or 1 into 2 only. See, so reciprocal of half is 2. Similarly, this will be your root 2. Reciprocal of this is gonna be 2 by root 3. I am taking the reciprocal of this. Okay, numerator and denominator will get changed, and reciprocal of 1 is 1 only. Clear? Okay. Sec theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So reciprocal of 1 is 1. Reciprocal of this root 3 by 2 is 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of this 1 by root 2 is again root 2. Okay. The reciprocal of half is 2, and again the reciprocal of 0 is not defined or infinite. Clear? So sec 90 is again infinite or undefined. Now cot theta. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. See, I have to reciprocate the values of tan theta. So the reciprocal of 0 is again undefined. The reciprocal of 1 by root 3 is root 3. The reciprocal of 1 is 1. The reciprocal of root 3 is 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3. Okay, and final, the reciprocal of infinity. Now see, 1 upon infinity, we take it equal to 0. Why? Because see, this term is not defined now. Why this is not defined? Because this is as large as possible, we cannot define. Okay, ये इतनी बड़ी टर्म है जिसको कि हम डिफाइन ही नहीं कर सकते, because infinity has undefined. Okay, see, now if I divide something with a very huge number, the answer will be very small number. And what is the smallest possible? It's nil or 0. Okay, so in this way we can understand that 1 upon infinity is always equal to 0. So here I will say it 0. So in this way I have filled the whole trigonometric table. Okay, ये सारी एंट्रीज यहाँ पर अपन ने कर ली है. अब आपको क्या करना है? आपको करना यह है कि इस ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक टेबल को कम से कम 5 बार बनाकर प्रैक्टिस करनी है. ओके, आप लोग स्टार्टिंग में ट्रिक यूज कर सकते हैं sin थीटा के लिए, और उसके बाद तो ट्रिक की जरूरत ही नहीं है. उसके बाद तो बस cos थीटा के लिए इसको राइट टू लेफ्ट लिखना है, tan थीटा के लिए आपको इन दोनों को डिवाइड करना है, sin थीटा एंड cos थीटा को, cosec थीटा के लिए sin थीटा के रेसिप्रोकल करना है, sec थीटा के लिए cos थीटा के लिए रेसिप्रोकल करना है, और cot थीटा के लिए tan थीटा का रेसिप्रोकल करना है. ओके, so ultimately at the end after practicing questions you have to remember this. Okay, practice इतनी हो जानी चाहिए कि if I say cos 60, your answer should be cos 60 is half. Okay, so you can check cos 60 is half. Okay, sin 30 again half. Okay, cos 30 root 3 by 2. Sec 60 reciprocal of cos 60. As I said, cos 60 is half. The reciprocal of half is 2. Sec 60 is 2. So in this way you need to remember this particular trigonometric table. Okay, now the next is gonna be how to derive this, the angles, the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, so note it down. So now we have made the table. Okay, now we will derive the values. How the value of sin 30 is 1 by 2, how the value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2, how the value of tan 30 1 by root 3. So we will be deriving these values. Okay, for deriving this value we will be using simple geometry. Okay, so see, let me take an equilateral triangle. For deriving the value values of 30 degree and 60 degree. Okay, so suppose this is an equilateral triangle ABC. This is an equilateral triangle ABC. Equilateral triangle means all of these sides are equal. Okay, that means I can say AB, BC, AC all are equal. So let in triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC is equal to AC, and suppose these all values are equal to A unit. These all values are A. Okay. Now in 9th class you have seen that if I draw the altitude of this triangle, okay, if I draw a perpendicular from any of the vertices, so what I am doing, I am drawing a perpendicular. I am constructing a perpendicular on the side BC, and we know this will bisect the base BC. Okay, in 9th class we have seen this. Okay, in an equilateral triangle, if I draw the perpendicular from the vertex, it will bisect the base, because these two triangles are gonna be congruent. Okay, so and this is also true for isosceles triangle. Now see, that means at this particular point, this BC should be bisected. It should be divided into two parts. Okay, so let me take this point as D. So this BD is gonna be A by 2, and this DC is also gonna be A by 2. Why? Because this complete is A, so the half of will be A by 2, A by 2. Okay, no problem. Now also we know each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Okay, so this angle be of 60 degree. This angle is also of 60 degree. Now this complete angle is 60 degree, but as I know the triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD, so the altitude is also a bisector of angle A. Okay, ये सब 9th क्लास में कॉन्ग्रुएंसी में आपने ट्रायंगल्स में पढ़ रखा है. ओके, सो AD को, क्योंकि ये एंगल AD जो है एंगल A को बाइसेक्ट कर रहा है, सिंस दिस कंप्लीट एंगल इज 60 डिग्री, द हाफ ऑफ एंगल्स आर 30 degree. Now I can easily calculate. See, first of all I have to calculate this AD. Okay, then I will be calculating all the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Okay, see, first of all use Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABD, since we can see here angle D as 90 degree, angle D की वैल्यू है 90 डिग्री. ओके, सो सिंस दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री, ओके, सिंस आप इस वाले ट्रायंगल ABD को देख रहे हैं, तो दिस इज एंगल ऑफ दिस एंगल इज आल्सो 90 डिग्री. ओके, सिंस दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री, द साइड AB is gonna be hypotenuse. ओके, so I can write AD square, which is perpendicular, plus BD square is always equal to AB square. Okay, see, we have to find AD square. The value of BD square is A by 2 whole square, because BD is A by 2 and the value of AB is A square. Now AD square is gonna be plus A square, and this A by 2 whole square when goes in right hand side it will be negative, and after squaring it will be A square by 4. Okay, I just squared numerator and denominator. Okay, so the value of AD square is gonna be 4A square minus A square, or I can write AD square is 3A square by 4, and the value of AD, चलो ये लिख लेते हैं, the value of AD is square root of this whole. Okay, square root of 3A square by 4, and the square root of this whole term will be, see, root 3, and the square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of A square is A. So the value of AD is root 3 by 2A. And आप लोगों ने हेरोन फॉर्मूला में पढ़ा भी होगा कि हमने इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल का जो ऑल्टीट्यूड था उसको √3/2 टाइम्स इस साइड डिराइव भी कर रखा है। ओके, पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से डिराइव होता है, इसको यूज भी करते हैं। सो दिस इज ऑल्टीट्यूड ऑफ दिस इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल ABC। ओके, AB is the altitude. Now see, in this particular triangle we have 60 degree and 30 degree. Also we have the length of all sides, so we can easily find the ratios. Okay, so yes, this AD we have calculated √3/2. Let me start with the sin 30. Sin 30, see, sin 30 means sine of this particular angle. See, it will be your perpendicular BD, because side opposite to angle is always perpendicular, and this is your hypotenuse. So sin 30 is gonna be BD upon AB. BD upon AB. Now the value of BD is A/2 and the value of AB is A. Now if I divide A/2 by A will get cancelled out and I will get 1/2. No problem at all. A will get cancelled out. Okay, इसका मतलब ये A/1 है, और इसको अपन जब डिनोमिनेटर मतलब इसको रिवर्स करेंगे रेसिप्रोकल में, तो वैसे भी ये डिनोमिनेटर में आने वाला है, वो न्यूमरेटर से कटेगा। ओके, so the value of sin 30 is 1/2 in this way. Similarly, if I calculate cos 30, see cos 30 base upon hypotenuse, base is gonna be 80, base is gonna be 80, and hypotenuse is gonna be AB. So AD is √3/2A. This is your AD, and the value of AB is A. A again get cancelled out. The value of cos 30 is √3/2. Okay. Similarly, you can derive tan 30, cosec 30, sec 30. Okay. Now it's up to you. You will complete this. Okay. I just told you the geometry behind that. Okay. Now, similarly for trigonometric ratios of 60 degree, we will be using this. Okay. Let me tell you the two ratios of 60 degree also. यही बना रहा हूं मैं. Okay. यहाँ पर 60 degree. See sin 60. Sin 60. Now for this 60 degree, this is gonna be perpendicular and this is hypotenuse. The side opposite to angle is always perpendicular. So it's AD upon AB. So it's your √3/2A upon A. A gets cancelled out, it is √3/2. Similarly, it's your work to complete this. Sin 60, cos 60, tan 60, cot 60, ये सारी वैल्यूज जो है वो आप यहाँ से डिराइव इजीली कर सकते हैं. ओके, मैंने आपको बता दिया है कि हाउ एक्चुअली what is the geometry behind calculating the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Okay, now in the next part we will be discussing the how we have derived the trigonometric ratios of 45 degree, then we will come on 0 degree and 90 degree. Okay, see, let me start trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. The next topic, trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. See, here I will use a isosceles right triangle. An isosceles right triangle. Right triangle you know, and isosceles means base and perpendicular are equal because hypotenuse is always longest. Now, see, suppose this ABC is an isosceles right triangle where AB is equal to BC is equal to A, and angle B is equal to 90 degree. So these two sides are AA and the angle B as 90 degree. Okay, this is your triangle ABC. In triangle ABC I have taken this equal. Now I can calculate AC easily by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now by Pythagoras theorem I can write AC square is AB square plus BC square. Okay, so AC square is A square plus A square. So AC square is 2 times A square, and the value of AC is gonna be √2 times A square, or if I separate the root it will be √2 times A. Okay, so the hypotenuse is gonna be √2 times A. √2 times A. Now students, as you know, since these two sides are equal, these angles are equal, and what are the measure of these angles? 45. Okay, because we need some 45 degree. Okay, then only because only I have taken the isosceles rectangle. Okay, now here let me write AB is equal to BC. Suggest that angle ACB is equal to angle BAC. Okay, see these two angles are equal now, and both are gonna be 45 degree because this is 90 degree. Okay, by angles of property you can say. So yes, I am writing directly, it is 45. You can understand here because this angle is 90 degree. These two are equal, so they must be each 45. Now let me calculate the trigonometric ratios of this angle. See, sin 45. It's your perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is AB and hypotenuse is AC. So AB over AC. It's A by root 2A. A gets cancelled out and you will get 1 by root 2. Similarly for cos 45, it's base upon hypotenuse. So base is this and hypotenuse is this. It's gonna be BC upon AC or A by root 2A, and again I am getting 1 by root 2. Actually sin 45 and cos 45 are the gives the equal trigonometric ratios at angle 45 degree. Okay, इसके पीछे के और नॉलेज अपन देंगे आप लोगों को. साइन थीटा की वैल्यू जैसे जैसे थीटा बढ़ता है 0 से 90 डिग्री पर as theta increases the value of sin theta also gets increases, and in for cos theta the value of cos 0 is 1 and the value of cos 90 is 0. So as theta increases the value of cos theta decreases. Okay, it will be of a wave type of graph. I will be showing you the graph also. Okay, first of all it's your work to complete this. Okay, for tan 45 this by this A by A you will get 1. Okay, similarly you will find cosec 45, sec 45 and cot 45. Clear? Now let us understand the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree and 90 degree. See, now here you can just understand, okay, how this trigonometric ratios is derived. Okay, there can be no geometry here. Okay, you just need to understand the concept. Okay, because this is an imaginary case. Trigonometric ratios of 0 degree. First of all I am talking about 0 degree. See, for understanding the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree, see here carefully. Suppose this is my right triangle ABC. Okay, now what I am doing, I am actually decreasing this angle. I want to decrease this angle C. Okay, and I am not changing this length BC. So what I have to do, suppose I am not changing this length BC and I am decreasing this angle. So in order to decrease this angle, I have to decrease this AB perpendicular also. Okay, जैसे मैं इस एंगल को डिक्रीज करूंगा तो ये AB भी डिक्रीज हो जाएगी. तो सपोज इन द नेक्स्ट केस मैंने इस एंगल को कुछ डिक्रीज कर दिया. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ ये एंगल ज्यादा था और ये यहाँ एंगल कम हो गया. क्योंकि मैंने ये एंगल कम करा है तो इसकी वजह से AB भी कम हो गया. फिर मैंने इसको कुछ और डिक्रीज किया. BC को मैं नहीं चेंज कर रहा हूँ. तो जब एंगल को और डिक्रीज किया, BC को अनचेंज रखते हुए, तो AB और डिक्रीज हो गया. नाउ जस्ट अज्यूम ये इतना सही रह गया. BC को हम चेंज नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम एंगल C को कम करते जा रहे हैं. डोंट यू थिंक व्हेन दिस एंगल C इज टेंडिंग टू 0, जब ये एंगल C 0 की तरफ बढ़ रहा है, क्योंकि कम होते होते एक दिन 0 हो जाएगा, तो ये AB भी कम होता जा रहा है. तो जब ये एंगल C 0 हो जाएगा, उस पर्टिकुलर केस में ये AB भी 0 हो जाएगा. ओके, तो जैसे ही ये एंगल सी जीरो रहा होगा, ये पॉइंट ए और पॉइंट बी क्या करेंगे, आप कोइंसाइड कर देंगे। सो इन द फाइनल केस हो क्या रहा है, ये पॉइंट ए और बी जो है ये कोइंसाइड कर गए, ओके, और ये AC जो है ये BC के साथ कोइंसाइड कर गई, ओके, AC जो है वो कोइंसाइड कर गई इस बार किसके साथ, BC के साथ। सपोज ये पहले AC थी, उसके बाद ये AC थी, नाउ दिस टाइम ये जो AC है ये BC के ऊपर ही लाई कर रही है इस तरीके से, पॉइंट A और पॉइंट B अब यहां पर आके कोइंसाइड करेंगे। इस केस में ये ट्रायंगल तो नहीं रहा, बट ये एंगल C कम होता होता एक्चुअली 0 डिग्री हो गया, ओके। नाउ इन दिस वे अगर हम यहां से समझें और हम वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करें sin 0 डिग्री की, सी sin 0 डिग्री, sin थीटा होता क्या है, परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन हाइपोटेनस, बट इन दिस स्पेशल केस परपेंडिकुलर इज एक्चुअली 0, यही तो था परपेंडिकुलर एबी, ये क्या है, ये कम होता होता अब क्या हो चुका है, 0 हो चुका है। तो क्योंकि परपेंडिकुलर 0 हो गया और हाइपोटेनस जो है वो बेस के साथ कोइंसाइड कर गया, ये इमेजिनरी केस है ना, so 0 upon this hypotenuse AC, this 0 upon something is always 0, hence we can understand the value of sin 0 is 0, okay। Similarly if I talk about cos 0, if I try to understand what is the value of cos 0, see cos 0 is base upon hypotenuse, okay। now इस base BC का क्या हुआ, ये base BC तो hypotenuse के साथ coincide कर गया, overlap कर गया, that means जो BC है वही AC है, देखो ये black line और blue line जो BC है वही AC है, so cos 0 का क्या होगा, cos 0 होगा BC upon AC, और क्योंकि BC और AC इक्वल ही हो गए cos 0 के लिए, so हम देख सकते हैं इसको AC upon AC और 1, इसलिए हम समझ सकते हैं कि sin 0 की वैल्यू 0 और cos 0 की वैल्यू 1 रही होगी। Similarly tan 0 0 upon 1 0, cosec 0 not defined, okay। in this way we can understand all the trigonometric ratios of 0 degree। now so let us see trigonometric ratios of 90 degree now। how trigonometric ratios of 90 degree can be understand, see suppose this be my triangle, now this time what I am doing, this time I am increasing this angle C and keeping AB same। now if I want to increase this angle C and I don't want to change this AB, I have to decrease the BC, you can see here, see in this way I just increase this angle C here, so I have to decrease the BC, okay। similarly here, now just assume the case when this angle C will be 90 degree, when the angle C is 90 degree what will happen now, see when angle C becomes 90 degree, can you assume that this BC is gonna be 0 at that particular time and this AC is now gonna coincide with AB, okay। so it will be your case here B and C, these 2 points will coincide, okay, and this will be a vertical line only, ये एक vertical line ही बच जाएगी, यहाँ पर B और C ये दोनों पॉइंट यहाँ coincide कर गए, और इस पर्टिकुलर केस में मैं कहूँगा AC और AB इक्वल हो गया, ओके। इस दिस ये जो एक इमेजिनरी सा केस है इसके लिए हम कह सकते हैं कि AC जो है वो किसके इक्वल हो चुका है, AB के लिए, और इस पर्टिकुलर केस में अब BC की लेंथ 0 हो चुकी है, ओके। सो फ्रॉम दैट केस आई कैन इजीली say that value of sin 90 is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, okay, and perpendicular is what, AB, and hypotenuse is now coinciding with perpendicular, so it is gonna be your AB upon AC because they two are equal, so the value is gonna be 1. Similarly if I calculate cos 90, so the value of cos 90 is again base upon hypotenuse, so BC upon AC, now BC is your 0, so 0 upon something is 0, so the value of cos 90 is gonna be 0, clear? See in this way we have calculated sin 90 and cos 90, and you can calculate tan 90, cot 90, the all other trigonometric ratios of angle 90 degree. Now students ये रहा, ये तो हुआ derivation, okay। now the next is questions based on trigonometric ratios of specific angles, okay। now questions are actually very easy once we know the value, or I should say we should remember the values. Okay, हमको ये values याद हो जानी चाहिए. Okay, तो बस आपको ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल बनानी है और उसके बाद इस पे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन करने हैं. Okay, now let me take a question. See, suppose question is asked in this way: evaluate. Okay, and what we have to evaluate? We have to evaluate the value of an expression. Okay, the first part of this question is, see, we have to evaluate the value of this expression 1 minus tan square 30 upon 1 plus tan square 30. 1 plus tan square 30. Very basic one. I just need to put the value of tan 30 here. Okay. See, when you refer the trigonometric ratio, you will see that tan 30 is actually 1 by root 3. So I just put the values. Okay. And now it's only calculation. Okay. इसके बाद इसमें कुछ भी नहीं बचाता है, केवल calculation आपको आनी चाहिए. Okay. So कर लेते हैं calculation इसकी. See, it's your 1 minus 1 by root 3 square is 1 by 3. And again 1 plus 1 by 3. See, if I solve this numerator, it will be 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. Okay. And here it is 3 plus 1, 4 by 3. 3 will get cancelled out. It is 2 by 4 and answer is 1 by 2. So, very basic one. Okay. Let me make another one. The second part. This time we need to calculate the value of, see, 4 times sin raised to the power 4 30 degree plus cos raised to the power 4 60 degree. Okay. Then minus 3 times sin square 45 degree minus sin 90 degree. See, let us simplify this. Sin raised to the power 430 means sin 30 raised to the power 4. Okay, as I told you, this sin to the power n theta is equal to sin theta whole to the power n. Okay, so I just need to put the value of sin 30 here and take the power 4. So the value of sin 30, if you refer your trigonometric table, you will find 1 by 2. Okay, so it's 1 by 2 raised to the power 4 plus cos 60. The value of cos 60 is again 1 by 2. Okay, now why sin 30 and cos 60 are equal is gonna be the next topic of discussion. Why sin 30 is equal to cos 60? Why sin 45 and cos 45 are equal? Why the value of sin 90 is equal to cos 0? Okay, they will be the next topic of discussion. See, sin square 45. The value of sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So I have to just square the 1 by root 2. Similarly, sin 90, the value of sin 90 is 1. Now it's a simple calculation. Okay, let us simplify. 1 by 2 raised to the power 4. It's 1 by 16. Okay, similarly here also 1 by 16 minus 3 times 1 by root 2 square is half and it is minus 1. Now if I simplify this, see, it is 1 by 16 plus 1 by 16, 2 by 16. Okay, 2 by 16 minus 3 times, if I solve this bracket, half minus 1, if I take 2 LCM, it will be minus half. Okay, take 2 LCM, it is 1 minus 2, it's minus half. Okay, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Now it's cancelled out, so 2 by 4 is 1 by 2 and this minus minus will become plus, and 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Okay, and 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is nothing but 4 by 2, and your answer is 2. In this way, we solved one more question. Now, after this class you can solve your NCERT 8.2 completely. Okay, आपको 8.2 पूरी कर लेनी है. इसके अलावा प्रैक्टिस शीट जो है वो आपको व्हाट्सएप पे मिल ही जाएगी. ओके, चलिए कुछ होमवर्क दे देते हैं आपको. होमवर्क क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. सी पहला होमवर्क तो ये है कि ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल को बनाना है. ठीक है, ये तो हो ही जाएगा. अगर एक बार आपने ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल बना लिया और उसको याद कर लिया तो फिर ये तो कुछ भी नहीं है. ओके, इसके अंदर तो बस वैल्यू पुट करके कैलकुलेशन करनी है, और इतनी कैलकुलेशन आप सबको आती है. नहीं भी आती है तो अगर हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आ जाएगी. ठीक है, तो अब आपका जो मेजर वर्क रह जाता है वो सबसे पहला काम जो है वो ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल को बनाना, उसकी बार बार प्रैक्टिस करना. ठीक है, इतनी प्रैक्टिस कर लेना कि आपको वैल्यूज याद हो जाए. मैंने आपको ट्रिक जरूर बताई है स्टार्टिंग के लिए, लाइन के लिए, बट जब आप 4-5 बार बना लोगे तो फिर आपको ट्रिक नहीं देखनी पड़ेगी. आपको याद हो जाएगा कि 0, 1/2, 1/√2, √3/2 एंड 1. ठीक है ना, उसके बाद फिर सिमिलरली आप बना लेंगे. ठीक है, चलिए होमवर्क क्वेश्चन. इट्स द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस sin 60 cos 30 अपॉन tan 60 sec 60. जो भी है आप इसके अंदर आपको बस वैल्यू पुट करनी है. दोनों के बीच में मल्टीप्लाई का साइन है, इधर भी मल्टीप्लाई का साइन है. ओके, सी लेट मी टेक वन मोर क्वेश्चन. 4 tan square 45 minus plus 3 tan square 30 plus 3 tan square 30 minus plus 8 sin 45 and cos 45. Okay, so these two questions are for your homework. Just draw the table, remember the table, then solve these two questions.